Rain poured heavily in the dark alley as Julius ran with everything inside him. His slippers splashed muddy water, his heart beat fast like a drum, and his breath came out in sharp gasps. He didn't even know why the police were chasing him. Everything happened too fast. "Stop there. Julius Obinna, stop now." The officers shouted behind him. But he didn't stop. Fear pushed him forward. His mind could not understand what was going on. One moment he was locking his small shop after a long day, the next minute police cars surrounded him like he was a wanted criminal. He turned left, hoping to escape, but a police truck screeched into the alley and blocked the exit. Rain slapped his face. He froze, confused and terrified. "Officer, I beg. Wetin I do?" he cried. He didn't even finish talking before a strong boot hit his stomach. Julius fell on the wet ground with a painful groan. Mud and rain mixed on his cheek. Hands grabbed him, pulled his arms back, twisted them, and locked handcuffs on him. "You are under arrest for fraud, money laundering, and identity theft," one officer shouted over the rain. Julius's eyes widened in shock. "Me? I no do anything. I no even get computer." "Officer, please." A loud slap landed across his face. Cameras appeared from nowhere. Flashing lights struck his eyes. Reporters surrounded the van as they dragged him up. People hiding from the rain whispered loudly. "Not that quiet shop boy. Them say he thief millions oh. I no trust quiet people." Julius felt his world breaking. He kept shouting, "I'm innocent. I beg, I no do anything," but nobody listened. Inside the police truck, he leaned against the metal door, wet and shaking. Lagos lights blurred through the rain on the window. He felt small, lost, confused. He whispered through tears. "God, please, why this? Wetin I do?" Court was even worse. People stared at him like he was a true criminal. Witnesses he had never seen before lied boldly. Papers he had never touched were shown as evidence. The prosecutor spoke like Julius was a monster who stole from the poor. His mother cried softly in the back row. His younger brother shouted, "He's innocent," until guards removed him. Julius kept looking at the door, waiting to see his childhood friend, Chima. But Chima didn't come. The judge didn't waste time. "For orchestrating financial crimes, you are sentenced to 15 years in maximum security prison." 15 years. The words hit Julius like a hammer. His mother collapsed. His brother begged the judge. Julius stood there in shock, unable to breathe properly. Tears filled his eyes, but he refused to let them fall. When the prison gates closed behind him, the sound felt like the world locking him away forever. Guards pushed him through long hallways. Inmates watched him with hard faces, judging him silently. A very big man with a long scar stepped forward. "You be the new boy?" Julius nodded quietly. The man laughed. "You too innocent for here. My name not Tunde. For this place, I dey run things." Another inmate whispered. "Guy, avoid am if you want peace." That night, Julius lay on the thin mattress staring at the ceiling. He heard shouting, crying, metal hitting metal, prisoners praying, prisoners fighting. Tears rolled down his face as he whispered. "God, who set me up? Why me? Wetin I do?" Days passed slowly. Julius hardly talked. He just watched everything. He watched how the bakery worked. He watched how flour disappeared. He watched how bread never reached the number of men who needed it. He saw the cheating, the stealing, the fights, the hunger. One morning, Julius took a deep breath and approached the guard. "Sir, the bakery get problem. I fit help." "You," the guard laughed. "You no fit help yourself. Come out here." But somehow the warden heard the story. The warden called him in. "You think you can run my bakery? Yes, sir, Julius said softly. Just give me 2 weeks. The warden studied him carefully. All right. 2 weeks. Julius worked with his whole heart. He created simple logs on small papers. He assigned work properly. He encouraged fairness. He stopped fights before they started. He made sure bread reached everyone. Production improved. Inmates respected him. Guards noticed him. The warden nodded at him. You did well, the warden said. What do you want as a reward? A notebook and a pen, Julius answered. The warden laughed lightly. That's all. Yes, sir. That notebook became the beginning of a dream. Every night, Julius drew small diagrams and arrows, simple ideas about how poor people could save small amounts of money, borrow small loans, and support each other. Something to help market women, prisoners, and people who had nothing. He wrote the name at the top. NIFTYSAVES. His cellmate, Sei, watched him. You dey build up? Julius nodded. Yes. Something wey fit give people hope. From prison, he used his weekly phone call to call Amora, the one person he trusted with coding. Why you dey call me? She asked, her voice cold. People dey talk say you thief. I'm innocent, Julius whispered. But forget that. I get idea. Please help me. She sighed. Send the sketches. If it makes sense, I go help. When she read them, she was surprised. She called him days later. Julius, this idea strong. If it help many people. For the first time in many months. Julius smiled. But trouble was coming. Tunde noticed Julius was becoming respected. He saw inmates gathering around him. He saw guards nod at him. He heard people talking about an app. And Tunde didn't like it. One day, he grabbed Julius and shoved him against the bakery table. You dey train for outside. You wan build small bank? You think say you no go give me my share? This thing no be for money, Julius said quietly. Tunde's eyes turned dark. If you no cut me in, I go break you. A guard appeared, and Tunde moved away, but the threat was real. That night, a folded paper slid under the cell door. Julius opened it. It read. You are not the only one building something. Watch your back. His heart froze. Sei whispered. Who right arm? I don't know, Julius muttered. His stomach tightened. It wasn't just Tunde. Someone else was after him. The next morning, when Julius stepped into the yard, he felt it. Eyes. Too many eyes watching him. Some jealous. Some angry. Some curious. Something big was coming. Something dangerous. And Julius didn't know if he was ready. Julius tried to focus on the bakery work, but the warning note kept replaying in his mind. You are not the only one building something. Watch your back. Who wrote it? How did they know about NIFTYSAVES? Was someone spying on him? Was someone outside trying to stop him too? His hands shook slightly as he arranged trays of bread. Even the smell of baking flour couldn't calm his nerves. Sei noticed. Guy, your face done change. You dey think too much. I dey fear, Sei, Julius whispered. Someone dey watch me. And the person no be small matter. Before Sei could answer, Tunde entered the bakery with 2 of his boys. Everyone went silent. Tunde walked straight to Julius. You think say you fit form important for here? He asked, voice low, dangerous. People don't dey talk your name outside. You one day famous. Julius didn't answer. Tunde grabbed his shirt and pulled him close. If you no show me the app plan, if you no show me wetin you dey build, you fit no wake up tomorrow. Julius swallowed hard. Tunde. I no get anything to hide. But this thing no be for money. Not for people. Tunde pushed him away. Stop that nonsense. Everything for this place no money. You go give me my share. As he walked out, he pointed at Julius. Tonight. I dey come back. Julius stood frozen. His whole body trembling. He knew Tunde wasn't joking. Tonight might be the night he died. Later, during evening mealtime, Julius sat alone. He couldn't eat. His stomach felt like stone. Inmates around him looked at him differently now, some with pity, some with wicked interest. He whispered to himself, "How I go survive this night?" When lights out came, Julius sat on his bunk, heart pounding. Every sound made him jump. Every footstep in the corridor felt like danger coming closer. Say whispered from the top bunk. "Julius, I no go let anything happen to you. But we need plan." "I know no plan again," Julius replied. "This thing done pass me." Suddenly, a shadow passed their cell bars. Julius's heart stopped. It wasn't a guard. It wasn't an inmate he recognized. A soft voice whispered, "Julius, be careful. Someone bigger than Tunde wants you." The shadow disappeared. Julius jumped to his feet. "Hey! Who be that? Come back." But the corridor was empty. Say climbed down quickly. "Guy, we need leave this block. Something dey happen for this prison way we never understand." Julius grabbed the bars tightly. His voice shook. "Who else wants me? Who? Wetin I do to anybody?" Say had no answer. 3 cabins down, someone was watching them, silent, hidden, eyes full of plans Julius didn't know existed. The next morning, Julius went to the yard. Something had changed. Men whispered his name like rumor. Guards kept glancing at him. Even prisoners who didn't know him stared like he was carrying something valuable. Julius sat on a bench. He felt lost. He felt small. He felt unsafe. A guard called out, "Visitor for Julius." "Visitor? Who?" He walked to the visitation room with shaking hands. When he picked up the phone on his side of the glass, he froze. Amora. She looked tired. Stressed. Eyes swollen, like she had been crying. "Julius," she said softly. "Your app, people they talk about online." Julius blinked fast. "My app? You don't upload Yes. I just test small. People like People they ask who build He smiled slightly, then noticed her expression change. "But Julius, someone sent me message yesterday. Someone dangerous." Julius tensed. "What message?" He said. "Tell Julius to stop building NIFTYSAVES. Or he will regret." Julius felt eyes slide down his spine. "Who sent he asked. Amora shook her head. "No name. No picture. But the person no say you dey prison. No wetin you dey build. No everything." Julius gripped the phone tightly. "Amora, you need stay safe. No talk to anybody. No show anybody the code." "I no go," she said. "But Julius, something big dey happen. You need be careful." Before he could reply, a guard placed his hand on Julius's shoulder. "Time up. Stand up." Julius nodded, eyes full of fear and worry. "Amora. I no go give up. Thank you." She placed her hand on the glass. "Please stay alive." As Julius walked back to the yard, he felt the danger closing in from both inside and outside the prison. He wasn't just fighting Tunde anymore. He was fighting someone bigger. Someone powerful. Someone invisible. Back in his cell, Julius sat down and tried to think. I dey die here. I go survive. Who be this new enemy? Why them want NIFTYSAVES to stop? He couldn't breathe for a moment. Say sat beside him. I dey with you, my brother. No matter how bad this thing be. Julius wiped his face. Thank you. But inside him, fear and confusion mixed like fire and smoke. Who was trying to stop him? Why were they scared of NIFTYSAVES? Why did they want him dead so badly? Something big was coming, and Julius could feel it in his bones. The night fell again, slow and heavy. He lay on his bunk, eyes open, listening to the prison's cold sounds. Suddenly, footsteps stopped in front of his cell. 3 shadows. Not guards. Not inmates he recognized. His blood ran cold. A voice whispered. Julius, you're not safe. Your dream is shaking too many tables. Say grabbed Julius's arm. Guy. Know who they talk. No answer. The shadows walked away. Julius sat up quickly. Say, this thing big pass us. His voice trembled. And if you're listening to this right now, you need to ask yourself, what would you do if the dream you built with your whole heart suddenly made both criminals and powerful people want to destroy you? If this part don't already make your mind shake small, I beg like this video and drop a comment, because what Julius is about to face next will change everything. Julius looked at his notebook. The simple drawings. The small circles. The lines of hope. He held it close to his chest. I no go stop, he whispered. No matter who they come for me. But deep inside Block C, something darker than anything he had seen, was waking up. And it was coming straight for him.